like nursery rhymes. But you don't beg or hold me tight. You just turn on the porch light. You make it easy to stay with silent love and warm cafe. No promises to clip my wings, just space and roots and simple things. I still get scared, I still look back, but you don't ask me to unpack. You just sit close and hum a tune and let me bloom by afternoon. You make it easy to stay with silent love and warm cafe. No promises to clip my wings, just space and roots and simple things. No ties, no leash, no heavy plea, just quiet trust that anchors me. Final. You make it easy to stay. You give me skies, not walls of gray. I don't feel trapped, I feel free. And that's why home now looks like we. I used to think my heart had closed. Too many roads, too many suppose. But then you came with garden hands and showed me how soft roots still stand. Late blooming love, slow and sweet. It found me walking down my street. No roses red, no big debut, just morning 6 a.m. The wind rolled in like an old friend. It smelled like rain and jasmine tea, and peace sat down to talk with me. Window open wide, birds fly through. Sunlight paints the kitchen blue. I don't need more than this today, just breeze and breath and skies that stay. You brewed the pie, I made the toast. We said no words but felt the most. The world may chase, but I've learned slow is where the real good mornings grow. Window open wide, birds fly through. Sunlight paints the kitchen blue. I don't need more than this today, just breeze and breath and skies that stay. I used to fear the quiet air. Now it's my favorite kind of prayer. Final window open wide and free. Let's all the best come back to me. Not much to prove, not much to hide, just joy with window open wide, wide. Had it pressed and laid out neat, lace and grace from head to feet. But vows are words, words can stray, and you chose silence anyway. The dress I didn't wear still hangs like love that never got its name. A wedding bell that never rang, a song unfinished when you ran. I walk the aisle in dreams alone. The church a ruin, overgrown. The mirror cracked, but still reflects the girl you left and her regrets. I walk the aisle in dreams alone. The church the aisle in dreams alone. The church a ruin, overgrown. The mirror cracked, but still reflects the girl he left and her regrets. Some dresses yellow with the years. This one holds only quiet tears. Fine. Final. The dress I didn't wear still waits behind the door beside the gate. But I moved on and you're not there. Only the ghost of what I'd wear. I light one candle, set one plate, the napkin folded, small and straight. The roast is warm, the table wide, but silence fills the other side. Dinner for one, and that's okay. Some nights feel full and quiet gray. I toast the sky, I bless the stew, and smile for both the me and you. You left in the spring, the wine stayed red, the flowers bloomed, but grief still bled. Yet every bite brings healing slow, and dishes made from long ago. Dinner for one, and that's okay. Some nights feel full and but every flake still feels that cold. 3 winters deep, and still I wait, counting storms outside this gate. You promised spring, but never came. I wore my hands on silent flame. The firewood stacked, the blankets warm. I've grown tired, I've grown torn. Love like yours don't melt away. It just hides beneath the gray. 3 winters deep, and still I wait, counting storms outside this gate. You promised spring, but never came. I wore my hands on silent flame. Maybe spring forgot my name, but I still burn in frozen flame. 3 winters deep, and still I ache, still hear your name in every flake. The world moved on, but I still keep your love alive. 3 winters deep. She had red boots and crooked bangs. We carved our names in window panes, snuck out to dance behind the gym. Said we'll be wild when we turn 10. Me and Lila, hearts on fire, braiding summers on wire. Years go fast and friends move on, but some stay stitched when time is gone. She sends me cards each Christmas Eve. I send her jam from autumn leaves. We don't talk much, but I still know her voice could melt the hardest snow. Me and Lila, hearts on fire, brighting summers on a wire. Years go fast and friends move on, but some stay stitched and time is gone. were just girls, but now I see she took a part that lives in me. It ain't the one I first had planned. No mansion keys, no diamond band, but now I wait with breath and bread and someone's laugh inside my head. This is the life I get to live, with second chance and more to give. No perfect script, no Broadway stage, just honest love and wiser age. I plant some herbs, I hum a song, I write the things I once got wrong, and every sunset draws me near to how I'm still and still right here. This is the life I get to live, with second chance and more to give. No perfect script, no Broadway stage, just honest love and wiser age. Some dreams fade just to make room for better joys that softly bloom. Final the life I get to hold, not fancy, fast, or framed in gold, but good and kind, and full and true, and it's enough to carry through. That old Ford's still in the yard, rusty paint and tires scarred, but every dent tells some old tale of Sunday drives and wedding veils. Daddy's truck don't run no more, but I still open up the door, sit in silence, shift a deep, and feel the road rise under me. His cap still hangs behind the glass, his cologne's faded but still lasts. The radio won't play a thing, but I hear him when the bluebirds sing. Daddy's truck don't run no more, but I still open still open up the door, sit in silence, shift to deep, and feel the road rise under me. They said to sell, to move along, but some goodbyes just feel too wrong. Final truck won't leave the past, but in that seat I feel him last. His hands, his laugh, his steady luck still drive my heart in Daddy's truck. She used to light up every room, be loud and bright, outshine the moon. But now she smiles a softer smile and walks away once in a while. She's in her quiet girl era now. No drama, no big public vow. She lets her peace do all the talk and owns the strength behind her wall. She reads more books, she hums more tunes, she dances slow in empty rooms. And if they ask where all that went, she says, I gave it back to rent. She's in her quiet girl era now. No drama, no big public vow. She lets her peace do all the talk and owns the strength behind her wall. It's not retreat, it's coming home to live for self and self alone. Final to here's, lesson here's to clear, to softer days and braver years. She's not gone dull, she's just found how to bloom in quiet girl style now. I wasn't waiting, just passing through, mending fences, painting blue. Then you arrived with gravel dust, a quiet grin, a heart to trust. You took the long way here, that's true, with miles of scars and skies of blue. But now you're parked beside my fear, and love feels real now that you're near. No fancy words, no planned parade, just coffee slow, porch light fade. You didn't rush, and neither did I. Sometimes love walks, not flies. You took the long way here, that's true, with miles of scars faded ink like a worn-out heart, buried deep in a cedar drawer, in a house that don't feel like home no more. Letters in the drawer, ghosts in the hall, your voice still lingers through these empty walls. I read your words till the paper's thin, trying to go back to where we've been. Your flannel shirt still hangs behind the door, still smells like nights I don't get anymore. I whisper things I wish you knew, shadows in a room that once held two. I never burned them, couldn't let go. Your letters still say what I need the most. Letters in the drawer and tears on the floor. I keep pretending you'll walk through that door, but time don't write us back again. So I read your love in faded pen. Your flannel shirt still hangs behind the door, still smells like nights I don't get anymore. I read your words till the paper's thin, trying to go back to where we've been. Faded pen. just need hands that gently hold. Find a like me, someone like her. We bloomed through cracks and held our worth. The world moves fast, but truth moves free, and we are more than history. And we are more than history. The cashier smiled, I smiled back. Just milk and bread in my old sack. No ring to flash, no hand to hold, just silent steps through tiles cold. The quiet grocery line, so still, where hearts don't speak but time can fill. One card, one list, one halfway smile, but healing hides in every aisle. I used to shop for two, then three, now all that's left is just for me. But I don't cry by frozen peas. I find small grace in days like these. The quiet grocery line, so still, where hearts don't speak but time can fill. One card, one list, one halfway smile, but healing hides in every aisle. It's not the noise that brings me peace, but empty space that grants release. Found like grocery line rolls on. One bag, one breath, and then it's gone. But piece by piece, I stitch the time between the pain. every breeze still pulls your smile across the Mason-Dixon mile. But Carolina stays in me like pine tree winds and summer heat. I left the town, but not the name that burned my heart like southern flame. The letters stopped, the calls went cold, but memory don't do what it's told. And every breeze still pulls your smile across the Mason-Dixon mile. But Carolina stays in me like pine tree winds and summer heat. I left the town, but not the name that burned my heart like southern flame. And baby boy, but here remains my heart still tied to Carolina's chains. She didn't pack a heavy bag, just wore the red one, soft and sad. The one she swore she'd never wear, but slipped it on with braided hair. The dress she wore to leave was a lie. No sparkle trim, no fist clenched fight. It whispered freedom in each thread and carried words she never said. The porch light blinked, the car was slow. She didn't cry, she didn't show, but in that cloth she stitched goodbye and wrapped it in a breathless sigh. The dress she wore to leave was a lie. No sparkle trim, no fist clenched fight. It whispered freedom in each thread and carried words she never said. Some exits don't need sound or tear, just heels on wood and hearts made clear. Final or truth, she wore her name, not out of rage, not out of shame. She wore her strength beneath that sleeve. In the dress she chose to leave. The kettle's cold, the flames long gone. The hum of life feels all but wrong. You used to hum before it boiled. say a kitchen holds the soul, but not when warmth has gone so cold. Final stubborn remains where once there danced our sweet refrains. I cook alone, but never move beyond the stillness and your that burns, just one that listens, one that learns. No fireworks or tangled sheets, just honest eyes and quiet streets. Someone I can laugh with loud, get lost in stores, not need the crowd. Someone who don't fix my wrong, but lets me cry through every song. We don't need matching dreams to grow, just arms that stay when winds blow slow. Someone who sees my hair a mess and says that's when you look your best. Someone I can laugh with loud, get lost in stores, not need the crowd. Someone who don't fix my wrong, but lets me cry through every song. Not looking for a flawless man, just someone holding both my hands. Final, foul, flawless man, just someone holding both my hands. Someone warm, someone near, not perfect love, but real and clear. If he shows up, I'll smile and give, but I'm still fine with how I live. With how I live. We laid beside the fence that day, where daisies danced and hearts would sway. You carved a heart into the wood, said we'll stay here if life is good. Where the wildflowers were, we grew. We kissed too fast, we said too few, but nature knew what we ignored, that love like ours would not be stored. Where the wildflowers were, we grew. spring. The blooms still come, the birds still sing. And though you're gone and I have changed, that patch of earth still feels the same. Where the wildflowers were, we grew. We kissed too fast, we said too few. But nature knew what we ignored, that love like ours would not be stored. You kept a path that wasn't kept, but I still smile where wild ones wept. Fine old wildflowers bloom and die. I learned to say a sweet goodbye. And though we're not, we always were. A little love where wildflowers were. I open blinds I used to keep closed and quiet, full of sleep. Now light pours in like something new that tells me grief won't always rule. Room with sun